I really don't want to go to lunch with Gwen and her friends.
I don't blame you.
So, Teresa, it's all set. Ivy was happy to give you to me for the afternoon. We are like the Three Musketeers. All for one and one for all. Oh, and soon, very soon, we're going to see the fruits of our labor. I am going to have the most wonderful wedding in the world. To the best groom in the world. And with the best maid of honor in the world. God, I can't believe how happy I am. I am going to be Mrs. Ethan Crane. God, I can't believe the day is almost upon us. And Teresa, you should definitely be the godmother to our first child. Godmother? Of course, I mean, who is better than Teresa?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, then it's all set. Oh, Teresa, I just want us to be the best of friends forever. And of course, we are going to find you the perfect man, and you're going to have the most absolutely fabulous wedding, and we'll all be friends, and we'll be completely inseparable.
Gwen, we really need to talk. I've been trying to tell you something for days, but this can't wait another minute.
All right. Ethan, what? What are you dying to tell me?
I can't believe any of it. I've never seen anything like this.
I can't believe I still haven't told her. I mean, every time I try to tell her about you and that I'm calling off the wedding, I get interrupted. You know, it's as if fate were stopping me from telling her.
No, Ethan, it's not that. I believe in fate, and I know it's what brought us together. It can't be fate stopping you.
Well, something's going on. And the longer I wait, the worse it's going to be. No, but I can't just drag her away from her sorority sisters.
There's so many of them.
All I know is that I have to tell Gwen before the big party her parents are throwing for us tonight. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to drag Gwen away from her friends and get her someplace private. I just can't do this any longer.
Oh, just where do you think you're going?
Well, actually, to talk to Gwen.
I know how much you love her and how much you want to see her, but that's going to have to wait till tonight.
Well, this can't wait.
Well, it's going to have to. Look, her sorority sisters are throwing her a shower at the club today. You don't want her to miss that. Every bride deserves a shower.
Teresa.
This won't be long, Mrs. Hotchkiss, but I need to talk to Gwen before she goes.
Oh, please, Ethan. The girls have gone to so much trouble for this surprise. You don't want to ruin it for her. You can talk to her later.
I'm sorry, but this can't wait.
Oh, too late. They're on their way to the club.
Ethan, darling, really, I know you're anxious to be alone with your bride, but be patient. You'll have her all to yourself on your honeymoon, and then you'll have the rest of your lives together.
Okay, that's everything. Listen, Simone, thanks for your help. Okay, you too.
You're welcome. No problem.
Okay, I guess I should, get unpacked.
Okay, well, Simone, come on, let's go.
I'll be there in a minute.
I feel terrible, Pilar. And my mother and Mrs. Hotchkiss are going to be devastated when I tell them that I'm calling off the wedding.
Yes, they will. This is so much more than just about you and Gwen. Both your families have been planning this wedding for so many years, Ethan.
It's just when I think how this is going to hurt them and Gwen, it's going to kill me to hurt her. She doesn't deserve this.
No, she doesn't.
I don't know how I can do this to her.
What are you saying? Are you changing your mind about calling off the wedding? Have you changed your mind? Are you going through with the wedding?
No. I can't marry Gwen when I love Teresa. It's going to be hard to tell her. It'll be painful. But it wouldn't be fair to marry Gwen when I love someone else.
Think about this, Ethan. You might only think that you love Teresa, but you really don't know each other.
I love Teresa. And I have to believe that ultimately my family wants me to be happy. I'm sure once they get over the initial shock, they'll understand and support me. I wish Gwen would get back. I have to tell her as soon as possible. The longer this goes on, the harder it's going to be. No matter what, when she comes back, when I tell her that the wedding's off.
Be prepared, Ethan. All hell will break loose.
Why don't we take a break?
Yes, it's going to take forever to sort through all this and then to categorize it.
Oh, yes. I'll ring Pilar for some tea. Oh, good. Pilar, could you please bring us some tea and sandwiches?
Right away, Mrs. Crane.
Thank you. Oh, Ethan, this is such a wonderful time. You have made us all so happy. Marrying Gwen is something we have wanted for you for so long, and we are so proud of you.
Oh, yes, so very proud.
Well, Mother...
Please don't be modest, Ethan. You know we all have good reason to be proud of you. You are the most wonderful son any mother could ever have.
And you'll be the most wonderful son-in-law.